Well, good morning. I'm the Reverend Dr. William L. Johnson III here with our morning meditation. I am so excited about this message. I don't know why it sat with me for the last few days, but I've been thinking about what it means and what it has meant to me to grab hold to this thought. And so I'm glad to share it with you. The morning meditation today is entitled After This. After This. I want to begin this time with reminding us that in the midst of everything that we are in, that there are moments when our right now can be all consuming. It really can. And there are moments when the challenges of our day can exhaust us and deplete us to the point where our energy has been zapped. So we can't really think, can't imagine, can't dream of anything beyond the moment that we're in. There are some circumstances that are all consuming, that they draw on everything that we have, some problems, some challenges that hit you in the motion of the day, and you discover that the course of your life is challenged and you're not quite sure how you're going to make it through it all. But as much as we may find ourselves being consumed by the demands on our energy and our attention, we may find ourselves encouraged, I hope, by this message that there will be an after this. You know, in the Broadway musical Annie, these words always stand out to me. And I love the play Annie, the Broadway musical, the plot, and everything that goes with this story. There is a song that Annie shares and sings as an encouragement to all those around her. What a bright personality she has. And she says to everyone, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there will be sun. Just think about it. Tomorrow clears away the cobwebs, and the sorrow still there will be none. When I'm stuck with a day, she says, I'm reading it here, that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, "Oh, the sun will come out tomorrow." So you gotta hang on till tomorrow, come what may. Tomorrow, I'll love you tomorrow. You'll always be a day away. I love the song and I love the idea that in the midst of our tomorrow, in the midst of our moments today, that there's something after this. And if we can hold on to the whatever is happening after this, after the trouble, after the pain, after the surgery, after the grief, after the broken heart, or after the losing of a loved one, the sun will eventually come out tomorrow. Today, I had a wonderful experience with some other employees as they gathered together and rallied for another employee who happened to be a security officer. And in the midst of that, didn't know what was happening, but as I approached, they shared a little bit as they celebrated with him, gave him a card, and gave him lots of love and hugs to remind him that even though he had just lost his mother, which we didn't know, that there will be others who will rally around him in love. In other words, I know that sometimes the things that happen to us in our lives really hurt us or really debilitate us, or they become all consuming. They drain us. They take every bit of our energy just to keep on going. And we have to do it in the face, do what we have to do in the face of our own internal pain. But if we can remember that there will be an after this, that after this, there will be some joy. After this, the sun will come out. After this, there will be some peace. After this, there will be a promise. After this, we'll go through and make it another day. In those moments in which things are toughest, I hope for all of us, we will know that there will be an after this. And I have lived long enough to be able to say with confidence that the after this will be better than what was happening in the midst of this. That there are some moments in our lives where we don't think that there will ever be a day where we'll smile again, or ever be a day in which we'll feel confident again, or ever be a day that we will find ourselves feeling like we're getting back into ourselves. But after this, eventually, you'll get to the place where the sun will come out, like Annie said, tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there will be sun. And if you can sing the song, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, for tomorrow is just a day away. If you can hold on to after this, you might discover that all of what happened now will now make sense. There is a wonderful song hip hop artist named Common who made a whole LP entitled that someday it will all make sense, and it's important for us to be able to put it together for our minds. The old hymn writers used to sing it this way in the gospel and hymn: "We'll understand it better by and by." We are tossed and driven on the restless seas of time, the hymn writer says. Somber skies and howling tempests oft succeed, often cover the bright sunshine. But in that land of perfect day, when the mist have rolled away, we'll understand it better by and by. Yes, by and by, children, when the morning comes, when all the saints of God are gathered home, we'll tell the story how we've overcome because we'll understand it better by and by. We don't always know what the moments will bring or whether or not it will pan out the way we would want. But what we discover is that after this, by and by, time will be able to shape the events of our lives in a way that we'll see the larger picture that we can't see right now. So this message for our morning meditation is an encouragement to each of us that if we hold on and hang in there, after this, we'll discover that there is a brighter day ahead. Well, that's our morning meditation. I want to encourage you this week to know that you're loved, you're appreciated, and you're irreplaceable. And as you journey along, know that in the midst of everything that's happening, we hope that you're inspired and encouraged to go through the week, go through the month, go through the years that are yet ahead. So trust us that we pray that in the midst of everything that's happening, you have a blessed day, have a blessed week, a blessed life. It's the one life we're given, so go ahead and embrace it. Have a good one. Take care. Bye bye.